See if I can set this up properly so there aren't any issues. Crack open some water. Let's get this going. Let's get this party started. UFC 300 tonight. Dude, I hate this chair so much. What is going on? I swear it's been like 20 minutes. What the heck is going on? Discord applications. Oh, finally we get someone in the chat. What's up, guys? What's going on? What's going on? Waiting for the announcements. Nothing's happened yet to my knowledge. I wish I was live streaming with someone else, though. You know what I mean? I wish I was doing like a dual kind of live stream. I feel like that would be, I feel like that'd be more exciting. You know what I mean? Talking to someone. I'm sitting here talking to myself. Tiramisu Tuesday. Call me by my full first name. That's insane. What's up, man? What's up? What's going on? I'm hyped, dude. I'm hyped, though. For my official prediction right now, what we are going to get is we are going to get Zhang Weili versus Yan Xiaonan. Now, I'm not excited for that. My second guess would be Alex Pereira versus Jamal Hill. My third guess would be Bilal Muhammad versus Leon Edwards. I don't feel like Dana's going to build it up this much and then just announce a fight like Leon versus Bilal. I feel like if he does that, he's going to, you know, the way that he's built this up, I feel like it's going to be a big announcement. It's going to be something massive. You know what I mean? I don't feel like it's going to be something small. So I don't know. That's just my take on it. Let me know what you guys think, though. I think it's Leon versus Bilal, too. I'm actually very confident that it's Leon versus Bilal, too, honestly. I'm changing my mind now. I'm honestly going to change my mind. I'm sitting here and I'm thinking about it and I'm going, I feel like Dana might just build it up this much and then give us a fight like Leon versus Bilal. And it's not a bad fight, but it's kind of like, come on, you know what I mean? It's one of those fights, you know, like, oh, Leon versus Bilal too. Yeah, I'm excited because I'm a huge fan of Bilal Muhammad. He used to train. In fact, he still trains to this day with my old jiu-jitsu coach. He lives in the area. He trains like 30 minutes away from me. I really want to meet him someday. I've never met him. He's gifted a pair of shorts to the gym that I work out at right now. He gifted a pair of signed shorts of his. So the dude's so nice for free. I mean, the dude's awesome. What is your honest reaction to him announcing Leon versus Colby 2? If Dana White sat here and announced Leon versus Colby 2, Joey said he'd delete his channel. Honestly, I would probably not do any content on it. I might make a single video saying like, you know, oh man, like this fight sucks, whatever. But I would just ignore the fight because the thing is, I'm not saying this is going to happen, obviously. You know, people are being sarcastic, saying, oh, I'd end my life, all that kind of stuff like that. I just wouldn't give it any attention because at the end of the day, Dana White, he knows what fans want. He knows what fans don't want. The only time I've seen him probably, you know, push something so hard, pause, just for it to, you know, fall flat and he's just kind of doubling down on it is the whole thing with John Jones versus Stipe Miocic. You know, everyone's been saying no one wants to see this. And, you know, he's continued over and over and over again to promote this fight and say, oh, it's got to happen. Stipe's a legend. But I feel like enough people would be like, no one wants to see that. You know what I mean? No one cares. I can imagine he'd run with it, though. I can imagine he'd run with some type of narrative and say, we got to see it. You know what I mean? Colby, you know, he had some type of rib injury. Hey, Jerry, what's up? Western Mass Climber, dude. Good to see you back, man. Good to see you back. I'll be back. See you Tiramisu Tuesday. I will see you on, it's not Tuesday. Does anyone know what time the Power Slap ends? Dude, who cares about, dude, this is the thing. And this is kind of a guilty pleasure of mine. I started betting on Power Slap. So me and my friend, you know, whenever we hang out or wherever, he's in college in Alabama right now. Whenever he comes back, we turn on Power Slap on the TV, and we throw like $5 on each fight, just win or lose, who gets it done, and we also bet on like which slap it's going to be. Is it going to be the first slap, the second slap, third slap? And so far, I'm negative $5, and I believe he's positive like $5. It's weird. We did a whole bunch of rule systems and everything like that. So he's only made $5. I've only lost $5, but we've done like 100 rounds. So it's just back and forth, win one, lose one. You know what I mean? A lot of fun though. Betting on Power Slap, I can't lie, it actually is pretty exciting. So I'm not going to sit here and crap on it, but actually watching Power Slap just to, you know, have some fun, like, oh man, Power Slap's on, gotta catch up on it. I couldn't imagine doing something like that. That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. Like, if someone told me, like, they invited me over to their house and was like, oh, let's watch Power Slap, I'd be like, come on, dude. Come on, get out of my house. You know what I mean? I'm literally just going through Instagram right now, though. I'm waiting for any type of announcement. I'm just on the edge of my seat right now, honestly. Lene, dude, anytime someone tries to catch me on something, like maybe if I start streaming more and I become like a bigger creator, anytime someone in the chat calls me on something, I'm just going to pull up my phone and be like, Lene, what's going on, Lene? You know what I mean? I'm just going to ignore it. You know what I mean? But Lene jokes are hilarious because I didn't realize that for a while. And then I started watching Dana White press conferences where he's sitting there and he's actually saying Lene. And it's just, now that I've heard it, I can't unhear it. And it's just so funny because I never realized that. I never even knew who Lene was. But now I know who Lene is, and it's so funny. Like, him pretending like he can't hear questions. It's funny, dude. The Dana White inside jokes. In fact, the whole, like, history of inside jokes in the kind of content space in MMA is just hilarious, dude. I love them. The inside jokes are just hilarious, you know what I mean? Like, Nursultan Ruzaboyev celebrating with his coach. Like, every time we talk about Nursultan Ruzaboyev, it's always like, can't wait to see him celebrate with the coach again. You know what I mean? It's hilarious, dude, because no one else is going to get it. Let me see the top chat again. Anytime someone tries to pull a gotcha moment on me, I'm just going to call a nay. Exactly, dude. Like, you can't catch me. You can't catch me. Dude, someone did try to catch me on a gotcha moment, though, dude. That guy, what's his name? Dude, I'm forgetting his name already. Bedtime MMA. I'm not trying to be that guy that's like, oh, I forgot who he is. Like, no, I know who he is. Bedtime MMA. He tried to get me on another gotcha moment because I remember I talked about him in my video, and I didn't think he would even see it because he's a much bigger creator than me. He's got like 15, 16,000 subscribers. He's a very good creator. He's doing very well for himself on YouTube. You know, and as far as like the numbers he's pulling and stuff like that, the dude's clearly a draw. He's clearly a mega draw. He's up there with Colby Covington. So I'm surprised he even saw my video. Not the one that I, originally made the video on Colby, the one where he commented, not that video, the one where I responded to his comments in the video. I'm surprised he even saw that. I'm assuming maybe one of his followers sent it over to him or something. Like, I don't care. It's not, I'm not against that. I'd love for him to, hear me out, see what I was saying. But I kind of called him out for what he was saying because he was making some ridiculous comments, and he tried to catch me on a gotcha moment. And he just ended up embarrassing himself. So if you guys want to, you can go check the comments of that video. And I ended up responding to him. I feel like I kind of wasted my time. But the guy tried to get me on a gotcha moment. Dude's an idiot. He tried to get me on a gotcha moment. Say, oh, you're going to criticize Colby Covington and not criticize Leon Edwards. Literally 15 seconds later, I criticized Leon Edwards. Okay, I'll break this down. Exactly what happened. And I know this is all about Dana White announcements. Actually, let me read this comment. Bedtime MMA's constant real estate hasn't been that bad, much less of the definitive UFC Chad Sigma Rizzler tier list type videos. Dude, I'm happy about. I'm happy for him. I think that the guy's a clown. I do think the guy's a clown because he's coming in my comment section spewing some. Where is the announcement? Are they seriously not? They're doing it they're waiting 20 more minutes before Dana goes live. It's starting to piss me off, dude. But Bedtime MMA, he's a big creator. He's doing very well for himself. I have nothing against the guy. Like, I'm not going to go on there and I'm never going to comment on one of his videos hating on him. If he puts out a good video and it shows up in my feed or whatever, I don't have his channel muted. If it shows up in my feed and it looks like something I'm interested in, it's not like one of those Rizzler, Sigma, Chad tier list videos, I'm going to click on it. Like, I even have my own friends. Like, I have a friend, I'm not going to say who, but I have a friend that made some YouTube videos on MMA. I'm not going to say who. But he's made some YouTube videos, and he's doing well for himself. He's got a much bigger channel than I do, and some of the videos show up on my feed. I don't watch them. So it's not even like, oh, I don't like this guy, I'm not going to watch his videos. If something shows up in my feed where I'm like, that seems interesting, I'm going to watch it. But if it's not interesting, I'm not going to watch it. You know what I mean? But if it's good, I'll comment on it. I'll congratulate him, say it's a good video. You know what I mean? It's that simple. I don't go in other people's comment sections hating on them, though. But he tried to come in my comment sections hating on me. And if he literally would have watched the video for 15 more seconds, his entire comment would have been invalidated. The whole time he's talking about, oh, you're going to criticize Colby and not Leon. 15 seconds later, I said Leon is a bum. Not like a bum, but I said Leon Edwards is being hypocritical because, he beat Nate Diaz, who's washed up bum. I don't even know if Nate Diaz is ranked, and then sat out for a year and begged for a title shot. Colby Covington commented on the guy, James Lynch. He did a James Lynch talk show where he goes, Leon's such a fraud. He's saying all this stuff. He's beat Nate Diaz and then calls for a title shot and cries and sits out for a year. And I go, Colby did the exact same thing. And somehow this guy convoluted, whatever, he just kind of construed that in his mind to think, I'm not calling out Leon for the same thing. Even though I even reiterated my comments by saying, no, I am saying that Leon Edwards is guilty of that. Dude, I just want to see the announcement, but it's starting to piss me off. I just call it how I see it. He makes deliberately cornball content, and I'm going to personally just not a fan. Dude, like I said, if he strays away from that content, he makes good content, let me know. I'll watch it. You know what I mean? I always want to see good MMA content. Anyone out there that's doing a good job for themselves, putting out good content, I want to see it. He's had some horrible takes before, mainly regarding Colby. That's the one thing, and I'm not even going to pretend like like I said, I'm never going to pretend like I'm on some moral high ground and like, oh, I don't even know this guy. I've never seen his content. I used to watch Bedtime MMA. In fact, I started watching him back when he was a tiny creator. Him and MMA Chi. This is, I believe, I don't even think I had a channel at the time, but him and MMA Chi, I both used to watch their content. MMA Chi, I stopped watching because I just didn't really care for his videos, honestly. But MMA Chi makes some good videos. I just don't watch him anymore. It's not my style of content. But then Bedtime MMA, I stopped watching his content because he kept making ridiculous videos just riding Colby Covington. And I was like, dude, what are you talking about? So I was like, that's not really my thing. I remember he said Colby was the ideal champ for 170. Like I said, I can't personally speak on that because I haven't seen that comment. I've seen some other things he said, like where he's defending Colby Covington for other things. I haven't seen that personally, but I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. What can I say? Where do you get the announcements? I've never known. So Dana White is going live. So sometimes it's like harder to know if he's going live. Like I know he's going live because basically I'm in a Discord group. I know I'm in a Discord. I'm a Discord, whatever. I'm not a moderator, I promise. But I'm in a Discord for the channel MMA Joey. And MMA Joey, a lot of his subscribers I've become kind of pretty tight with. And, they help me build my own channel. So I kind of I'm in the Discord, and they have it's a big Discord. It's got 100 people in it, and they have a breaking news tab and announcements tab, things like that. So I know about any fight announcement, like anything posted by Big Marcel on Twitter, like anybody that's a legitimate source of information. In fact, based on what I'm hearing, you don't really sound like you know a lot about this. I'm not attacking you or anything like that, but I'll just say this: there are certain media outlets you should not listen to. Full Violence, Full Send MMA, MMA Uncensored, MMA Junkie, any of those type of accounts don't follow. All you need to follow, realistically, the only people you need to follow as far as fight news are Big Marcel on Twitter, UFC Roster Watch, and then Dana White himself. That's really all you need. You need Big Marcel, UFC Roster Watch, and Dana White himself. And that's all on Twitter, Instagram. I think Big Marcel's, I don't know if he's on Instagram or not, but Big Marcel, any type of fight announcement, he's going to have it before anyone else. Ariel Helwani is also pretty good, but, he also posts a lot of other stuff that's unrelated to fight announcements, so I don't, always pay attention to that kind of stuff. I watched Lucas Tracy during the TikTok days. I remember the hate campaign against Islam Makhachev. Dude, that was so funny. I remember, like I said, when he posted himself wearing the Pop Kachula, whatever it's called, the white hat, and he was like, Alhamdulillah, in the mirror. Dude, that was so funny. That stuff was those were the good old days, man. I wish we could go back to that. Because now it's like, oh, there's all this YouTube drama and all this kind of stuff. That was back before any of this was a thing. A lot of people have been following Lucas since he was I don't know, 50,000 subscribers, 40,000 subscribers. Dude, the good old days, Lucas was just hilarious. Sitting in his car making TikTok videos. I remember he had some other guys on TikTok that I still loosely follow to this day. There's this one guy named something the Grappler. It's just a African American dude, nice dude, really nice dude. I've talked to him a couple times. I remember he and him would do Lucas and him would do some cool videos together on TikTok. But dude, that was literally almost a year and a half ago. As crazy as that sounds. Time flies, man. Time flies. Let me see. Dana White announcement on YouTube. It probably will be on YouTube, but not immediately. If you want to see the announcement live, I'm going to be reacting to it live. That's like I'm reacting to it live on stream. But if you want to see it from his end, it's going to be on probably Twitter or Instagram. I believe he's going live on Instagram. So that's kind of where I would look for it if you were looking for it. Prime Lucas Tracy was late 2022. I agree. When Lucas was like the build up to UFC 285, Lucas Tracy, like right when that fight got announced, and we were like still a couple months out from the fight. I think it was like 2 or 3 months out from the fight. Like early 2023, late 2022, Lucas Tracy, dude. When he was making that John Jones is going to brutally 50-45 Ciryl, or like, what is it? Ciryl Gane's going to 50-44 John Jones. Dude, Lucas was a GOAT back then. It was honestly so funny. The amount of flack he caught, and rightfully so. I mean, that was a terrible prediction, but I've made worse predictions. So what can I say? You know what I mean? But those were good old days. You know what I mean? I don't watch his content as much these days. Like, I still watch him more than any other creator outside of Joey. But I don't know. I just don't watch all his videos. Like, he posted a video like the other day about Ian Gary. Didn't watch it. But, you know, if he posts a good video, I'm going to watch it. You know what I mean? Lucas Tracy's hilarious. He's got very good content. I bought the dude's cookbook, so clearly I'm, like, involved in him. Pause. But, you know, dude puts out good content. I'm a big fan of Lucas. I've been with him for, like, a year and a half. Pause again. I'm just interested to see what happens, dude. I think it's going to be Zhang Weili. I picked Ciryl to beat John Jones. Definitely not my proudest prediction. So early prediction, because I saw the Lucas video, I was like, man, I might just go with Ciryl Gane for this, just to screw around. And then I talked to my jiu-jitsu coach at the time, awesome dude named James. Cool dude, Army veteran. And he was like, I literally bet my nutsack that John Jones is going to beat him in the first round. And I was like, you know what? That's honestly a good idea. I'm going to go John Jones. And I rode with it, and John Jones submitted him in the first round. And I also watched the Henry Cejudo video, and I was like, man, Henry's got some good points. And Henry has had some stupid points. Oh, we got to talk about that. Dude, Sean O'Malley cooked Henry Cejudo. Because Henry, remember after the Aljamain Sterling Sean O'Malley fight, the DMs leaked, where it was like, oh, like Weasel put out this stupid video. It was like Henry Cejudo DM'd Aljamain Sterling, like, oh, here's what Sean O'Malley's going to do. And Sean O'Malley reacted to it and was like, dude, you're a complete idiot. Because essentially what Henry Cejudo said was, oh, Sean O'Malley's going to try to move around like crazy and counter-strike with you. He's going to try to catch you moving in, catch you overextending. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, dude, he's an idiot. And then I watched Sean O'Malley's clip of it. Sean O'Malley had the same take as me. It's like, dude, every single fight, Sean O'Malley moves like crazy and tries to counter-strike with people. And it was like, Weasel put out this stupid video. I mean, Weasel, I love Weasel. His content, the only type of videos I really enjoy from him are his podcasts and his like skill breakdowns. But some of the videos Weasel puts out, man, I mean, there's like, the title of the video was Aljamain Sterling and Henry Cejudo combined couldn't game plan to beat Sean O'Malley. What are you talking about, dude? That's his game plan in every fight. Dude, Henry's takes sometimes are so bad. Yeah, I feel like Henry kind of is so full of himself because he's like, oh, I'm a double champion, you know what I mean? I've been in the UFC for so long. No one can go against what I say. He's like so confident in everything he says that he just says stupid stuff. He's borderline, he's Chael Sonnen at this point. He just says whatever he wants, and he's like, his backup for it is, well, I'm a double champion. What can you say? It was hilarious. O'Malley posted a Snapchat account with no context, side-by-side photo of him and Henry, and text above displaying their listed. Dude, Sean O'Malley is low-key funny. Like, he can't talk on the mic, but his social media game is funny. I can't lie, dude. He puts out some funny videos. But I don't know what it is, because Sean O'Malley, when you look at him, you are like, dude, this guy looks like he's in a GTA lobby. He looks like the kind of dude you looks awesome, looks like he's fun, full of energy, full of life, whatever. And then he starts talking, and it's like, dude, shut up. Like, he literally, when he was at UFC 280 in enemy territory, where the people there all either speak Arabic or English, and he was in a crowd full of people that were speaking English, on a stage full of people that were speaking English, and he literally got out trash talked by someone that doesn't speak a lick of English. He got out trash talked by Peter Yan, who only speaks Russian, in an English crowd on an English stage. I mean, it was ridiculous. I mean, even though it was a Middle Eastern crowd, everyone there was speaking English. The crowd was speaking English. Dana White was speaking English. Everyone on stage was speaking English. And he literally got cooked by someone that doesn't even speak the language. It was insane. I mean, the dude cannot talk to save his life. It's embarrassing. It's honestly so embarrassing. I'm just waiting for the announcement. This is starting to mess with me, dude. When is Dana going live? Because I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting at this point. He said 20 minutes, but I'm like, dude, do I really want to wait 20 minutes for Dana White to announce this? Honestly, I'm going to give it like 10 minutes. If Dana doesn't announce it, I'm just going to go, I'm going to hop off live and just go watch Joey stream because I was having a lot of fun doing it. Dude, he's hilarious, man. So, I don't know. I might just hop off and go on Joey's stream in like 10 minutes if he doesn't announce this. Because, like, dude, he said an hour and a half ago. So I took a shower really quick and got on stream, and I was like, dude, come on, when's he going live? Screw Peter for not speaking English. He barely speaks at all. Yeah, he doesn't even speak Russian at all, though. Like, he barely even speaks anything. I don't know. I just thought it was funny, like, when he was confused about illegally kneeing Aljo. Like, dude, I know people that don't even watch MMA that know it's, like, one of my friends hates MMA. Like, he came to my gym one time and boxed, like, recently. He had a lot of fun. He just doesn't care about the sport at all. And he knows kneeing someone to the head when they're down is illegal. And somehow Peter Yan was like, what happened? You know what I mean? In the octagon. I'm like, dude, you've been doing this your whole life, and you've never known that that was a rule? Like, come on, dude, come on. Like, it's just, that was stupid. You know what I mean? I don't know. Peter Yan has had some of the most ridiculous career decisions I've ever seen. I mean, he just cannot seem to hit the mark. I don't know what it is, but he needs to lock in. He needs to, like, hire a new manager. He needs to get a new camp surrounding him because, what is this? Leon should be the main event if you don't think it was because you want to see the UFC become WWE. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want Leon versus Bilal to headline. That's a bum fight, honestly. It's not exciting at all. I don't know. I don't know about you guys. Let me know. Do you guys want to see Leon versus Bilal headline? Do you guys want to see that? Because I don't want to see that. Like, I want to see the fight. It's the best versus the best at the end of the day. People talking about Shavkat Rakhmonov. Shavkat Rakhmonov, you know, nearly got finished by, you know, Jeff Neal in his last fight. Or 2 fights ago, whatever. I know Bilal Muhammad got finished by Jeff Neal, but that was a long time ago. That was a very long time ago, actually. Bilal Muhammad's on a 9-fight unbeaten streak, or like in a, 11, 12? I don't even know. Dude's on a long streak. Pause. So I don't know. I want to see the fight. I just don't want it to main event. The other thing I was getting at earlier today, and I don't know if you guys were in the MMA Joey live chat and you saw me talking about this, I don't care, not even a little bit. I do not care about Jamal Hill. And this has nothing to do with him being a soy incel online. I hate using that word, but like, he's such an incel online. He gets so offended. For him to be a professional fighter, he literally gets offended over everything. If I made a video saying Jamal Hill's a bum and it didn't get a single view, the only view was Jamal Hill, he'd probably make a whole, you know, live stream, whatever. The thing he does where he sits down and has like 10 different camera angles so you can see him talking from here and here and here and here and here and here. And he just constantly keeps switching camera angles, talking about it. And he'd be like, for 20 minutes, so for you to say, you know, that you're going to do this, well, you know, I'm from Detroit. That's not how we roll. And then the camera switches angles like, yeah, so like, man, I take that stuff personally. Like, if I was in a room with you, the only reason why you'd be safe because I allow it. You know what I'm saying? And then the camera angle switches to like something over here. And it's like, dude, just shut up. Just literally shut up. Jamal Hill is soft as snow. I mean, he's literally soft as butter. He's soft as warm butter. It's embarrassing. He's literally borderline an MMA champion at this point. And, you know, he still gets offended over words online. Dude sent his hitman. He literally sent his, like, henchman to go come after Joey and find his address. That was the most embarrassing thing. He's such a pussy, dude. It's so funny. Honestly, it's so funny. It's so funny. Dude, Dana White's talking about his bull. I want to see Dana's bull. I'll put it that way. I want Dana to take me to the public finals restroom and public NBA finals restroom. I want him to show me his bull. I'll put it that way. Dude, he's hyping up that fight with Donald Cerrone and his bull, dude. It's so funny. The way he was talking about it. I want to see that bull oiled up. Dude, it's so funny, dude. Dana White, this is another thing. Dana White is like so close to being likable, but so far away. Because he's a terrible person. Dana White's legitimately a terrible person, but it's like, he's so funny. Like, he puts out these videos where he's, like, completely unaware of what people mean by, I want to see you oiled up, Dana. And it's like, dude, he's a funny guy. Like, when he cracks jokes, he's funny. You know what I mean? When he's like the old head that doesn't really know what's going on, it's, like, hilarious. But then it's just, dude, I don't know I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't like, Dana White's a terrible person. He's a fight promoter. All fight promoters are terrible people. But I just wish he was, like, not as much of an ass. It's so annoying. I don't know. You guys let me know. Dana thinks his UFC in 20 minutes. 25 seconds later, he said in less than an hour. And 2 or 3 more tomorrow. Dude, so this is what's going on. Marcel Dorf, who is probably the most reliable person you can possibly... Claudio Puelles is fighting Fares Ziam. What a bum. Anyone that knows who Claudio Puelles is, dude, he's a terrible fighter. He needs to retire. What Dan Hooker did to him was embarrassing. What he did to himself in the octagon. Him, Neil Magny, and what's his name? Kron Grace need to have like a twink off. That would be hilarious. Dana White will announce UFC title fight in 20 minutes. 25 seconds later, he said in less than an hour. So he moved it from 20 minutes to less than an hour, which probably means about an hour, and that was an hour ago. And then he said 2 or 3 more tomorrow. I don't know if that means fights or title fights. So I don't really know what's going on. Guys, I don't know what's going on. I don't think there's anyone in the chat right now. Let me know if you guys are in the chat, because sometimes the number says 0, but there's like 1 or 2 people in the chat. So I don't know. I'm just waiting for any type of sliver of information from Dana White. Like literally anything. Anything. Come on, Dana. I'm just waiting. I might hop off live, guys. I might honestly hop off live. This is pissing me off. Dude, I'm getting so mad because Dana White said 20 minutes an hour ago, and then immediately he said in less than an hour, which means an hour, and now it's been an hour and he's still not live. Like, dude, what are you doing, Dana? Honestly, I'm going to throw it on background audio, though, when he does go live, if he actually ends up going live. Probably going to say, oh, guys, something came up. Got to go live tomorrow. You know what I mean? Dude, I don't know what it is. I would love to be a fly on the wall and know what's stopping Dana from going live right now. It's starting to really piss me off, dude. Really, really, really starting to piss me off. What is this? Let me see this.
Impression of Yoel Romero teaching Bisping to edge. Hey! Don't you come! Hold your come, please!
Okay, I better turn that off. I don't know if YouTube's going to get pissed at me for something like that. Both guys seem like great fathers. What a weird thing. Chito Vera. What a weird thing to say. I just saw a tweet, guys. I just saw a tweet that said Chito Vera is 100 times the father Sean O'Malley is. You don't know him. This is one thing I actually got to talk about this, guys. I got to talk about this because I see a lot of people say stuff like this. I see a lot of people try to make personal attacks on people or personal compliments to people. You know what I mean? A lot of people say, Charles Oliveira is the nicest guy ever. He's the nicest guy in the UFC. For all we know, Charles Oliveira could be a serial serial killer, serial murderer, serial child killer. There's certain words I'm not going to say. There's certain like titles of bad criminals that I'm just going to refrain from saying on here because I don't know how YouTube treats that kind of language. But child-ist, you know what I mean? We don't know. So I'm not saying he is. I'm not even beginning to insinuate that. But for all we know, he could be. You know what I mean? We have no idea. None of us know Charles Oliveira in real life. None of us know who he is. None of us know his past. So I hate when people are like, oh, this guy's such a good person, or this guy's such a bad person. I feel like there is a line where you can say, oh, this person is a bad person. But I'm looking at some of these guys like Sean O'Malley. How are you going to say Sean O'Malley's a bad person? I can't say he's a good person. I don't know him. He seems like an all right guy, but I can't go, oh, man, Sean O'Malley's the nicest guy ever. Such a cool dude. Such an awesome, down to earth, nicest guy ever. Good person. I can't say that because I don't know him. Maybe if I had a personal relationship, I could say that. But I don't know him. Even if I did, it's still hard to say that because there's a lot of people hide their demons. A lot of people have done terrible stuff that you'll never know about. Like, for example, there's someone I work with. I'm not going to say who in case they ever see this video. Maybe once I leave my current job, I'll talk about this. None of you guys care. Obviously, it's not like something where, you guys know about it or you guys would ever know who this person is. But there's a person I work with who I would always view as like the nicest person ever. He's like the nicest dude in the room. And it actually came out that this dude has beaten his wife with the intention to kill her, not once, but twice. You know what I mean? So I was like, I had no idea. And one of my coworkers told me. I started telling some of my other coworkers, and they were like, dude, no way. You're lying. That's impossible. Like, this guy, I won't say his name, but there's no way this guy would ever do something like that. And I was like, dude, it's insane. Because this guy, he seems like the nicest person ever, super religious dude, whatever. And he has some demons in his past, and he's public about it. You know what I mean? He didn't tell anyone at work, but he's got a whole podcast on YouTube where he talked about it. And it's like, dude, that's insane. So even if you do know someone, I've known this guy for nearly a year, and he was always super nice to me, and he still is. But it's like, dude, the guy's a terrible person. You know what I mean? So even if you do know someone personally, you can't say it. But I hate, like I said, I just saw a tweet literally that said, Cheeto Vera is 100 times the father that Sean O'Malley is. You don't know anything about Cheeto Vera. You watch him fight, and you watch him tweet out at Sean O'Malley calling him names on Twitter. That's all you see. You see that he has a couple children, whatever. How are you going to say he's a better father than Sean O'Malley? How are you going to say Sean O'Malley's a better father than him? You don't know them. You know what I mean? So I hate to see content like that where people are like, oh, this guy's like, dude, who cares? You don't know this person in real life. You don't know. They're a fighter. They are a UFC fighter. You see them fight. You see them on Twitter. You don't see them in real life. How are you going to say Sean O'Malley's a bad father? How are you going to say Cheeto Vera's a good father? How are you going to say either of them is a bad father? It makes no sense. I'm still waiting for the announcements, though. Dude, Dana White is just, he's embarrassing himself. Honestly, with him taking this long, I'm probably going to get off live, guys. I don't know if anyone's in the chat right now, but I'm probably going to get off live if Dana does not announce anything, because this is starting to really mess with me. Because, like, I was hyped. I was really excited. I was going to get some food going, and then I realized I didn't have time because I checked, and it was like Big Marcel said, oh, dude, he's going live in like 20 minutes. And I was like, all right, bet. I've been on live for 30 minutes. I'll put it this way. It was like 30 minutes when I started taking my shower. It was 30 minutes. It was 10 minutes before he said Dana's going live in 20 minutes. I've been on live for 30 minutes, and the fight still hasn't been announced. So, I don't know what it is. I have a feeling if I end the stream the moment I end it, he's going to go live. And I'm just going to be really pissed off. But honestly, I might just wait and go live right after the fights. I might just wait and go live. Because, dude, he's being so annoying. Like, let me think about this for a second. Big Marcel said Dana is going live in 20 minutes over an hour ago. So before I even saw that tweet, I hopped in the shower. It was like 10 or 15 minutes before the tweet. I hopped in the shower, got out of the shower, got ready, set up my stream, set up everything, got everything ready, got some water prepared and everything like that. Lighting prepared, everything. And then Big Marcel says, oh no, Dana's not going live for an hour. Well, it's been an hour. Like I don't know exactly when I got in the shower, but it's been an hour and Dana still isn't live. Like Dana still hasn't announced any fights. I'm refreshing Big Marcel. I'm refreshing Dana White's Instagram. I'm refreshing Dana White's Twitter. No fight announcements whatsoever. So, like, dude, this is really starting to piss me off, honestly. Because it's just embarrassing. He's treating this like a UFC press. He's treating this like the UFC 279 press conference. This is embarrassing, dude. This is so embarrassing. Just go live. What could possibly be stopping him? He's in his office where he's going to sit down and do, what's going on, guys? We have some absolute breaking news for you guys for UFC 300. You guys have all been waiting for it, and I finally got it done. In the main event where, where he does one of those things. Like, why can't he just sit down and do it? Like, is his internet that bad? You know what I mean? Is he trying to crack down on Habib being the illegal live streamer that's streaming the fights on Instagram? Like, dude, what could possibly be stopping Dana White? He says he's announcing the fights in 20 minutes. Oh, did Dana White just post something? Nope. Let me see what this is.
Look at that shirt. Haller has
Dude,
this shirt.
guess what?
That's a beautiful shirt. Oh, let's get that front, dude. Look at you.
You got to be kidding me.
Wow.
Instead of going live, Dana White just reposted an Instagram of Full Send. He just reposted a Nelk Boys Full Send video of a dude lifting weights. Like, this is what I'm talking about, dude. Like, yesterday, so essentially what happened when he announced Benoit Saint-Denis versus Dustin Poirier and Charles Oliveira versus Arman Tsarukyan, you know, he said, guys, I'm going to have some big fight announcements for you Tuesday. Like, we're going to get it done. Matchmaking's Tuesday, and we're going to have some fight announcements for you Tuesday. Tuesday came along, and he went live just to tell us two things. One, that he's not announcing fights today, or, like, not announcing fights on the day, but tomorrow, which was today, is he's announcing fights. And the second thing is, all he did was he used the live stream to promote his bull wrestling Donald Cerrone, who no one cares about, by the way. And he also used it to promote the Nelk Boys gambling ad. Like, one of the Nelk Boys was doing a gambling live stream or something, and the whole live stream was essentially, I'm not announcing fights, that's happening tomorrow, even though I told you it's happening today, which was yesterday. Donald Cerrone's wrestling my bull, nobody cares, power slap, and then, by the way, go check out this gambling live stream from Steve Will Do It, who's a Nelk Boy Full Send person. No one cares, literally no one cares. I'm going to refresh this again. I'm praying Dana White's live. He's literally on Instagram. Let me make that clear. That just proves it. Dana White's on Instagram. He's posting right now. He just posted a video, like I said, of Steve Will Do It. So he's clearly on live stream. Why isn't he, like, dude, what could possibly be stopping him? If he's doing that, that means he's scrolling on his Instagram right now, checking his feed. He saw that Steve Will Do It tagged him, and then he reposted it. Let me actually see exactly when Steve Will Do It posted that to see, like, if he's actively on Instagram. Because it might be a thing where, like, Steve Will Do It posted it, and then Dana immediately reposted it. Let's see. Nope, 30 minutes ago, which means Dana White is actively on his Instagram refreshing his feed, and he saw that and decided to repost it. And he's still not going live. This is embarrassing, dude. I've been on live for nearly 40 minutes, and I literally, when I got on live, I was almost on the hour mark, where it was like, holy crap, Dana White's about to go live. It's been 37 minutes. He's not live. I was genuinely concerned I was going to miss the fight announcements and just not stream them. I was just going to watch someone else's stream. And guess what? Still not live. Still hasn't talked about it. Damn, my voice is starting to go. It's been that long. 40 minutes of talking. My voice is starting to go, guys. This sucks. This honestly sucks. Terrible night, dude. Terrible, terrible night. You guys have no idea how hard it is to talk for 40 minutes. My eyes are starting to water. Throat's starting to hurt, getting harder to talk. This is embarrassing. What a terrible night, guys. What a terrible, terrible night. And all this for him to announce Leon Edwards versus Belal Muhammad. Like, imagine that. Imagine he just announced Leon versus Belal and just nothing else. And then said, I'm announcing more tomorrow. Didn't announce it. Imagine he announced, like, the BMF title, like, Justin Gaethje, Max Holloway. No one, dude, if he announced a BMF title fight, I'd delete my channel. Dude, he's pissing me off. It's honestly, also, this is one thing I got to talk about before we actually do find out these imaginary announcements. People's expectations of UFC 300 are ridiculous. You know, when, and I understand Dana White's he's a fight promoter. He's going to promote his card. But people have expected the opening prelim to be Shavkat Rakhmonov versus Hamza Chimaev. Every single fight on the prelims and main card to be title fights where it's double champ status. Everything is a number one. No, dude, that's an unrealistic card. It's never going to happen. You know what I mean? Dana posting Nelk Boys on his story. Dude, Dana's so annoying. Cut Dana White, dude. I might do a whole video saying cut Dana White. Dude, he's pissing me off. I'm going to do a whole video after the reaction. I'm going to actually, like literally, I'm going to do a whole video saying cut Dana White. Dude is so annoying. Dude is so annoying. He's embarrassing, man. Imagine Dana White being your boss. He tells you, like, you know, there's an issue at work, and he's got to be the one to sort it out. And he's like, guys, I'm going to be there in 20 minutes. And then 20 seconds later, he's like, no, make that an hour. And then, like, 2 hours later, he still has no word, like, no information on where he is. Dana White's embarrassing, dude. This guy, I mean, he's so funny when he's being sarcastic and all this kind of stuff, when he's not being a dick. He's so funny, but, dude, you can't get behind the guy. He's so annoying. All of this stuff. Like, dude, just don't be a bad person. Just announce the fights. He's literally holding us. He's holding the MMA community on gunpoint. And I guarantee you it's because he likes the attention. He likes the attention of everyone sitting on the edge of their seat saying, when's it going to happen? When are we going to get the fight announcements? Dude, if this stream hits an hour and we don't have any fight announcements, I'm done. There's no way he doesn't go live in the next 20 minutes, though. There's literally no way. Let me refresh Big Marcel. I think we might have just got something. What was that? What is this? Did we just get something? I don't know. Did we just get something? I'm not sure. Someone said on an Instagram link in the Discord, but I don't know. Because I'm refreshing Dana's Instagram, but nothing's coming through. So I don't think he's live. This is so annoying. Dude, let me check Big Marcel again. Shitty moving to 170. What? Dude, I'm literally about to hop off live just so I can actually be invested in this because I'm not invested in it right now. I'm more focused on like talking and other things like that. Dude, this is so annoying. Literally just go live. Dana White is embarrassing himself, dude. He's embarrassing himself. This is so annoying. What can I tell you guys? Like I said, okay, I'm gonna put it this way. If we don't have fight announcements in the next 9 minutes, I'm just turning off the stream. I'm turning off the stream if we don't have a fight announcement in 9 minutes. Because this is just a waste of time at this point. Like, why am I even live? You know what I mean? If he's not even gonna announce oh man, wow, holy crap! I just saw a 10 out of 10 from Rio de Janeiro. Oh wow. Okay. That's incredible. That is incredible. Wow. Oh my gosh. Okay, wow. What on earth did I just see? She has a boyfriend. It's over. It's over, guys. It's over. For the record, I'm going to college. That's what I'm talking about, guys. There's no way that dude's Brazilian, though. What on earth? It's like the most American-looking dude ever. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think, guys. I'm literally about to hop off. I'm so mad. And I'll know if anything happens because I have the Discord running right now. I might just go live after the fight announcements are done. Because I'm not having it, dude. I'm literally not having it. Maybe 15 more minutes until I get off. Pause. I'm just bummed out, dude. I thought I was on the verge of thinking I'm going to be late to the fight announcements because it took so long to go live. And it's been 43 minutes and we don't have a word out of Dana White. And it's not like he's not active. It's not like he's busy. He's on Instagram reposting videos of Full Send. So it's not like Dana White's even busy. This is embarrassing, dude. This is literally so embarrassing. Dana White, I need to cut Dana White from the UFC, dude. If I had the executive decision, I'd literally buy the UFC and just cut Dana White. He does not help the organization. I could do tell me right now. People always talk about, the UFC would be so different without Dana White. He's not even at half the press conferences. He's not even at half the press conferences anymore. John Anik runs half of them these days. What would be the difference? Honestly, tell me right now, guys. Why would it be so different if Dana White wasn't there? We already have The Rock wrapping the belt around people's waist. You know who? Jorge Masvidal. We have actors and actresses wrapping the belts around people's waists. Other than wrapping the belt around people's waists, honestly, tell me what Dana White is like. He's not even at half the fights. Even when Khamzat Chimaev fights, he's on his phone, watching Power Slap ads. He's playing Power Slap Mobile. By the way, I'm #1 in all of India. I am #1 in all of India. Power Slap is booming. on the Eastern Hemisphere, you know, at 4:45 p.m. on the 7th day when the moon is shining yellow. Power Slap has been incredible. It's been booming. It's been amazing. And I'm actually ranked #1 in India, like I said. And he's sitting there. He doesn't even watch half the fights. He's not even at half the fights. He refuses to wrap the belt around people's waist, depending on if he likes them or not, like Francis Ngannou, for example. He doesn't even show up to half the press conferences these days. Other than wrapping the belt around people's waists, tell me why we need Dana White. Like, what does he really do? Because tell me right now, convince me for a second that I couldn't do Dana White's job. Like, if I was paid for it and I was fully invested in it and I quit everything else, tell me I couldn't put on Arman Tsarukyan versus Charles Oliveira. Tell me I couldn't say, hey guys, let's do this, this is the date, here are the bout agreements. You know what I mean? Who's more late, Dana White or Joey, when he sets a time to stream? Dude, holy crap, this is incredible. Dana White is literally so late to this. Let me refresh this again. Let's see. I'll know the moment he goes live. Notifications will be blown up. No notifications, guys. Pissing me off, dude. It's really pissing me off. What can I say? Half of Dana White's Instagram is Power Slap. Let's actually look at the most recent post of his. So Dana White is the president of the UFC and Power Slap. No one cares about Power Slap. Let's look at his most recent posts and count how many of them are Power Slap, how many of them are UFC. UFC, Power Slap. 1 UFC, 2 Power Slap. 1 UFC, non-related. All right, what the heck just happened? There we go. UFC, football. Power Slap. Don't even know what that was. Not related. Power Slap. Not related. Power Slap. Not related. Power Slap. UFC, not related. UFC. Like, dude, this guy doesn't even he's not even the president of the UFC anymore. I could cut Dana White right now and do his job for free. I would love Dana White's job for free. Making fights, because I would literally sit there and go, John Jones, if you don't fight Tom Aspinall, I'm going to strip you the heavyweight title, and you're never going to fight for a belt ever again in your life. I could do Dana White's job for free. People always complain and say, oh, the UFC would be so different without Dana. Why? Dana White doesn't even do his job anymore. He does not do his job. He can't announce fights. He can't get on live stream. He doesn't show up for the press conferences. He's not in the octagon. If he doesn't like you, he won't wrap the belt around your waist. He can be the guy that does the 10-second clapper. That's it. Dude, it's embarrassing. Dude, Dana, oh my gosh. I'm about to get off live, guys. I will give it 12 more minutes. We're at 48 right now. 12 more minutes. If Dana doesn't go live, I am not going to be... I'll put it this way. If Dana doesn't go live in the next 11 minutes and 45 seconds, I'm going to hop off live. I'm going to watch the announcements on my friend's live stream, and then I'm going to come back and do a video or a live stream of some sort reacting to the fights. I'll put it that way. Because I'm so mad, guys. I'm so mad. Rating fridges. What kind of video is that? It's so stupid. What? I get some videos in my YouTube feed where it's like, why is this in my feed, dude? Like, this makes no sense. Oh, if you guys want some excellent... So I always like to promote people. Even if they have a million subscribers, I like to promote people just to get them a few more subs. Just to get them a few more... Because I like to advertise good content. If you guys want some of the funniest, best content on the internet right now, go watch Dope as Yola on Instagram. Or not Instagram, YouTube. Watch his storytime videos. They're phenomenal. Man. Let's refresh Dana White. He's got 10 minutes and 45 seconds to go live. 10 minutes and 45 seconds before I completely abandon ship. Let's refresh Big Marcel real quick. Okay, so we do have some announcements. Nothing, not what Dana White was speaking about. Chidi will fight Reese McKee. Don't care. And then Javid Bashrat will fight. That's on the Saudi Arabia card, isn't it? Yeah, good fight. Javid Bashrat versus Amiman Zabi. Probably butchered that name. Good fight, though. Good fight. Don't really care, but it's a good fight. You know what I mean? I'm waiting for the actual fights. Let me see. I'm checking. I'm looking at Discord notifications nonstop. Anything pops up, I'm checking it. I'm embarrassed though. I'm literally talking to no one on stream right now. It's crazy. Oh, there's one person in the chat. What's up, man? I don't know who this is though, so I have no idea who it is. But I'm just whoever's in the chat right now. I am getting off live in 9 minutes if Dana White does not announce the fights. So, Dana White's probably not going to do that because he's being lazy right now. Might not see me live for the reactions. I apologize. I have no idea. Leave a comment in the chat because I have no idea who it is. It doesn't tell me. It doesn't tell me. I have no idea. 9 minutes and 15 seconds before I get out of here. If Dana White does not... See, Dana White still hasn't announced it. Dude, come on. Dana White still isn't live. He still isn't live. This is embarrassing. I've already talked about it too much, so I'm not going to explain why it's embarrassing. But Dana White literally said he was going live. Dana White said he was going live 2 hours ago. I'll leave it at that. Dana White said he was going live nearly 2 hours ago. Let me actually check exactly when it was. I can pull up the exact... nearly 2 hours ago. Can I pull up the exact number? It was at 8:03 p.m. He said he was about to go live. So it's been nearly an hour and a half, and Dana White has not gone live. But that was a different time zone, though, wasn't it? Okay, I'll put it this way. I thought I was going to be late to the fight announcements, and it's been 51 minutes, and Dana White's still not live. I'll put it that way. Big Marcel said Dana's about to go live. It's been 50 minutes. Dana's still not live. This is so stupid. This is literally a waste of time. I feel bad. Anyone that's in the chat, I'm wasting your guys' time because Dana's not live, dude. So what's the point of the stream? The stream is UFC 300 fight announcements. There's no fight announcements. So why am I even live at this point? I've wasted nearly an hour of my life, but I'm not getting back. I'm not getting this hour back, guys. I wanted to go home and chill. But then I got the idea to stream, and now I feel like an idiot because I could have chilled and just ate, had some food, chilled out. Now I'm sitting here entertaining myself on live stream. Dude, I'm so mad. Why isn't Dana live? Tell me, guys. Can someone that knows Dana White personally just not hit him up and say, dude, just go live? Because it's not like he's not active. 18 minutes ago, he posted on social media. He reposted someone's Instagram story. A Nelk Boys post 18 minutes ago. So he's clearly on Instagram scrolling through his feed. Can't he just set up the phone and go, hey guys, this is the announcement? What's stopping him? This is so frustrating. This is literally so frustrating. I am beyond annoyed. I am beyond annoyed. Oh, I got to text my friend. I almost forgot about that. She wanted advice on photography. Dude, that just I don't know why that popped in my mind. I got to text my friend about photography. She's asked me some questions. I'm not a photographer, by the way. Man, what a bummer. What a bummer, guys. What an absolute bummer. Whoever's in the chat right now, it says one person. Leave a comment, because I have no idea who it is. I feel like I'm begging for comments right now. It's funny. I don't know. I'm still, every click you hear is me refreshing Dana White's stream, or Dana White's feed. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. There's still fight announcements, there's still prelim fights. But nothing important. Nothing important at all. Dana White's still not live, guys. We got the last fight announcement was 6 minutes ago. And it was Javid Bashrat versus Ayman Zahabi. Not a fight of importance in the slightest. And he's still not live. I'm checking Dana White's Twitter, Dana White's Instagram, and Big Marcel on Twitter. And nothing. Absolutely nothing. I feel like I'm complaining about it too much, but Dana's legitimately just wasting everyone's time right now. He's literally wasting... I truly believe that he's doing this purely for attention, because he knows everyone's on the edge of their seat waiting to see if he's going to announce Alex Bejeda versus Tom Aspinall, if he's going to announce Conor McGregor versus Michael Chandler. I don't feel like he'd go live for that. I feel like people's expectations of his announcements tonight are too high. I honestly think it's going to be a fight like Yan Xiaonan versus who? Oh my gosh, why am I forgetting names now? The women's strawweight champion, Zhang Weili. I feel like it's going to be a Zhang Wei Li versus Yan Xiaonan, Leon Edwards versus Bilal Muhammad, something like that. I feel like the actual main event, he'll do one of those YouTube videos where he sits down and, what's going on, guys? UFC 300, we all been waiting for it. Well, I got it done. In the main event, whatever. He's going to do one of those things. I don't feel like he's going to announce the main event, especially if it's Conor McGregor, which, newsflash, it's 100% probably not Conor. I feel like if it is Conor, he'd do one of those videos. He wouldn't do it on Instagram Live. You know what I mean? If it's a Conor McGregor fight announcement that's official, I feel like he would. I feel like he'd do a whole sit down and he would treat it like royalty for good reason. It's Conor McGregor, but like, dude, come on, still not live. Still not live. I honestly, and like I said, he's literally posting on Instagram as we speak. 18 minutes ago, he posted. It's probably 20 minutes ago now. 21 minutes ago, he posted on Instagram. So it's not even like he's not live. He's on Instagram. He's on his phone. He's refreshing his feed, seeing which Nelk boy tagged him, seeing which power slap ads he can repost that no one cares about. It's not like he's not online. He's literally online. This is so embarrassing. This is so embarrassing. Guys, I am getting off stream in 4 minutes if we don't have fight announcements. It's crazy. For the last 30 minutes, I've been counting down till 1 hour to see if I'm going to get off or not. Pause. That sounded weird. To get off live stream. Let me put it that way, so YouTube doesn't flag me. Dude, this is just, I honestly, like I said, I feel like I'm wasting everyone's time. Anyone watching this, I feel like I'm wasting their time. I feel like I'm wasting my own time. Because this stream is UFC 300 fight announcements, and we don't have any UFC 300 fight announcements. It's been 56 minutes. It's been 56 minutes. It's been an hour and a half since Big Marcel said Dana's going live in 20 minutes. So 20 minutes later, it's been nearly an hour. Then he said in under an hour. Well, you do the math, it's still, what is it? It's still, what time is it? 37? It's still nearly 40 minutes. So even if you go right on the dot, it's been 40 minutes and Dana's still not live. Because if he tweeted at 8:03 saying Dana White's going live in 20 minutes. Then he corrected it saying Dana's going live in less than an hour. Let's assume that it went right up to the hour. Let's assume less than an hour means 59 minutes. Even then, it's been 40 minutes since then. 40 minutes past the 1 hour. In less than an hour, Dana's going live. It's been 40 minutes past then, and he's still not live. So it's ridiculous. It's honestly ridiculous. Because it's literally 9:40 right now, and he tweeted at 8:03. Let me put it that way. It's been an hour and 40 minutes. And he's still not live. Let me actually read the tweet off for you guys who didn't see it or whatever. Dana White, at 8:03, Dana White goes, or Meg Marcel on Twitter, Big Marcel is the most valid, reputable source for fight news, UFC fight news in MMA history. No one is better than Big Marcel other than Dana White himself. Big Marcel at 8:03 goes, Dana will announce UFC 300 title fights in 20 minutes. 25 seconds later, he told Big Marcel it's going to be less than an hour. So that was at 8:03. So let's assume less than an hour means 59 minutes. It's been 40 minutes past then. Dana's still not live. It's been 40 minutes since less than an hour was supposed to happen. And he's still not live, dude. I'm getting off stream in literally like 60 seconds, guys. I'm honestly going to get off. Pause. Once again, I keep saying that, dude. This is a waste of time. This was a waste of time, guys. I feel very bad. I'm just going to hop on my friend's live stream and watch it, eat some food, chill out, maybe watch a movie. Because I don't even care that much, but I was like in the chat and I was like, maybe I should go live. Maybe I'll just have some fun tonight. Watch the fight announcements, get off stream very quickly, and then just go to bed because I got work tomorrow. And I was like, maybe I could have some fun tonight. Whatever. Nope, clearly not. I'm literally getting off live stream in 45 seconds, guys. 45 seconds. I might stay on for like 1 more minute. If someone in the chat tells me to stay on for like 5 more minutes, maybe. Dude, this is so embarrassing though. 30 seconds, guys. 30 seconds till I get off live stream. What a waste of time. Dana White needs to be, honestly, guys, I'm not joking. Regardless of what he announces tonight, I'm going to do a video, regardless of what his explanation is. I'm going to do a video after the fight announcements. I'm going to react to the fight announcements immediately, and then I'm going to do another video saying cut Dana White from the UFC. And I'm going to explain why. because it's going to be like more of a fun video, but like it's not going to be super serious. But dude, just cut this guy, man. Cut this guy. It is officially 60 minutes, guys. Let's check. Let's check right now. Nope. Dana White's still not alive. Big Marcel. Let's check Big Marcel, guys. Nothing. No notifications from the Discord. Discord would let me know immediately if anyone went live. Nothing. Absolutely nothing, guys. Okay. This has been a waste of time. I am probably going to go live again tonight, maybe. I will put out a video tonight, most likely. I will definitely put out a video tonight breaking down the announcements and reacting to it. It's going to be a very quick video, unless it's like the craziest announcement you've ever heard in UFC history. It's going to be like a 7-minute video maybe, just breaking down the announcements. Whether it's one fight or two fights, whatever, it doesn't matter. 7-10-minute video, very quick, not a lot of editing. Just breaking it down, giving my early thoughts, early predictions, stuff like that. Let me refresh this one more time, just as a final goodbye. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. I am going to go make some food and sit on my friend's live stream. I'm going to watch the live reaction from my friend. I'm also going to see what Dana White has to say, and then I'm going to make a video immediately. I will see you guys later tonight. I hope you guys had an excellent night. I apologize for wasting 61 minutes and 18 seconds of your guys' time. I will see you guys later tonight, though. See ya.